Yeah. So now, at almost at the end of the podcast, we always share like anecdotes. So, do you know, or do you have some anecdotes, maybe what you can show, like very shortly, from your work, also maybe from your activism, what you experience can be related, but don't need to be.
Hmm. I don't know. What I can say is, I mean, it's also good for our work with everyone. It's not only about you're Roma or not Roma, it's the connection. And when I do something like workshops and you see in the faces that was good and they learned something or they have fun with you and you build this connection and this trust, that's the best thing what you can get. So it was a dance workshop. I did the dance workshop in La Dives, and I know that we dance a lot. And then all the people who are not Roma, they was so good. They was so good, and they dance and make freestyle, and everyone dance together, and that shows us we are humans. We are kind all the same. So be a human, be kind, and be respectful.
I would like to share an anecdote from last year, maybe if you can remember. Uh, so now already the circle is closing because in the beginning, when we talked about the NGOs, you mentioned the Bundesjugendtreffen from Amaro Voice, like the national
Mm-hmm.
workshop and connecting meeting, what is every year. So last year, we both was co-facilitating doing the workshop about podcasting, and
Right.
um, I remember that some people got sick. Then at the end of the workshop, you got very sick, and after that, I got very sick, and we got very sick.
Oh.
And when I came home, I was maybe like sick for 1 month, like very strongly sick when I came home. I mean, I almost got sick during the workshop with fever and like flu. But when I came home, I was maybe sick for 1 month, but it was also, it shows when you are activist, when you are journalist and do about Roma topics, or when you have similar work and you are like do NGO work, and when you have important events, and when you, it can happen that through events to get sick, but you need to continue your work because it's no time. So even if we are sick, we are continue our work. So it was kinda, it was not a good experience. So, oh, I mean, it's better to be healthy and to do workshop, but it's also kind of interesting to do this experience, to be sick. But because when you are sick, you have like bad mood, but you need to be professional. You cannot show you bad moods. That means like you need to control yourself, not to have a bad mood and to focus to continue your professional work. But it was very interesting and also
I mean, now you have this. Yeah, now you can talk about that.
yeah,
Only for this episode. I mean,
yeah,
why not?
yeah, yeah,
It was really, really
yeah,
bad for us. Everyone was sick.
yeah.
Everyone. But it was important to do that, and it was really good. But yeah, I was also
And
really, really sick.
I mean, at the end, maybe the positive, because when something bad happened to me, I always try to find some positives from this experience. Because when I came home, I was like for 1 month sick, and I wasn't on my phone. I wasn't like on the internet, so it's like with this, I had kind of some break from the internet. So I just was like watching series and movies, and but I wasn't like on Instagram. I wasn't responding on WhatsApp. I wasn't doing my mails. Of course, I couldn't work, but I mean, like you're always on your phone. It's also good to have some break from that.
It's like social media detox.
Yeah,
So you have something positive.